potentials and I have class and I'm special. Joy Uche is my name and I welcome you to the program, The Woman in You. On this program, we like to showcase the worth of every woman because, every woman is wonderful, outstanding, marvelous, adorable, and nice, and they need to be treated that way. But unfortunately, some women have lost their confidence. And the first thing you need to wear as a woman is your self-confidence. But a lot have lost it. And that's why we come on this program to showcase to you the worth of every woman and why every woman should see herself as very important and of course know that you've got loads and loads of good things in you that you can offer to the society, make you a better person. Welcome to the program. And our guest on the program today is a lady I like interacting with. No dull moments with her. She's come a long way. She is young, beautiful, she's elegant, she's vibrant, and a nonsense kind of personality. And of course, she's got a kind heart. She's done a lot of good works, philanthropic works here and there. Join me to welcome Vida. Hi.
Hello.
And how are you doing?
I am fine, thank you.
It's good to be with you. Thank you for giving us audience.
Thank you for finding me worthy to be in your program.
Oh, sure. We like it. And it's all about the woman in you. So first and foremost, let's meet Vida. Who is Vida?
Okay, my name is Ambassador Favor Omoteduku Obakuro.
Wow.
Everybody call me Vida Modelo. I am a Deltan, Urobo to be precise. I am the founder of La Vida Foundation, a foundation where we fight against human traffic, gender-based violence. We provide shelter for the less privileged and care for the vulnerable in our society. I'm a marriage counselor, couple counselor, young children counselor. We try to see how we can encourage the young people to embrace good. Stop thinking about crime. Stop thinking of how I want to make money quickly. Just take it one step at a time. That's what I do basically. Also, I'm the CEO of Vida Modelo Multimedia, CEO, exclusive Vida and affordable stores. Yes.
All packed in one.
Yes.
I like that. And I like what you are doing. And I want to appreciate you for doing that. Just keep doing what you're doing. And as we meet you today, we want to kind of take, let's go back memory lane. Let's just see how was life growing up.
Okay, growing up, I come from a very large polygamous family. My father was married to 9 wives and of course so many concubines. Kids, I'm the last daughter of my family. Yes, wow. The last daughter. So many sisters, I can't count. And my younger brother, all married. Growing up was tough. Yes, from a very wealthy father. Yeah, but when you grow up in a polygamous family, especially when you don't have your mother in that marriage, it's difficult. I can remember for me, it's just like yesterday when my stepmothers, how they maltreated us. So it was tough. For my story, it's a very sad one growing up. But today I would say I've left all those behind me right now and I'm moving on. I'm using my yesterday to make my today better. I won't want anybody to go through what I've gone through in the past. So like I said earlier, from a very large polygamous family, drama, stuff and all of that, and which went to my secondary education here in Nigeria. Immediately I'm done and how will I say, enter this next phase of my life, which is a very sad one. A very sad one. We'll get to that point.
Okay.
Yes, so basically growing up was tough.
Wow.
Really tough. It was a tough one for me.
It's alright. So
yeah.
I want to believe you had dreams as a young girl growing up.
Yes, I have dreams. I wanted to become a medical doctor. Funny enough, I was birthed in a white man's hospital and my mom would say, Yes, I deliver her in a white man's hospital. They call it in our time, say, oh, you go hospital, had a born, so she must stay there. So growing up, I want to live, always want to live in white man's land. I want to become a medical doctor. But one thing that I didn't change about me is I want to help people. I want to save souls. I've always been this person that if I see any child crying, I want to come there and make that child happy. Whether you're a widow, whether you're married, I will take everything in my house, even though they are beating me in the house. I just want to make that child happy. So it's always my dream to help people. But I want to become a medical doctor. Growing up, I didn't have the opportunity of having a mother and a father to stand together and say, I will let us see how this child will excel to get to what she wants to be. So staying abroad, there was nobody to advise me. There was no friends, no brother, no sister, no mother, no father. It was just grace. So along the line, my career path changed, which I now studied production and script writing. Then I was very slim, of course. I went to a modeling school. I was a professional model there. I modeled for over 8 years, and that's how my career started. So my dream as a growing child was to become a medical doctor, but most importantly, to save souls, to help people. It has always been my dream, and right now, I'm living my dream.
It's fine of note. Not being a medical doctor at the end of the day, you're still doing what you've always desired to want to do in life. But so let's look at those challenges you passed through as you were growing up. Just some of it, let's see.
Okay, I'll just do a few of it. The first challenge was not growing up with my mother. I didn't have that parental care, that love as a child. Even when I see children right now, I'll just say, you people don't know what you have. You have your father with you, you have your mother with you. Just be grateful and pray for them. I didn't have the opportunity to be where you are today. Yes, my father was very wealthy, but he was busy focusing on women, and you know how it is in polygamous families. So the maltreating was too much. One thing that really, I can't even erase it from my memory is when I was 9 years old, on Christmas Day for that matter, my stepmother has to bring grounded stone, put it outside, and with basket of tomatoes, onions, tatashi, and pepper that I should grind when she has 3 blenders. But she said, no, you have to. And that is not my problem because I've been growing up in a very harsh condition. I can walk very well, so grinding is not my problem. But the abuse in that grinding process, if she's passing, she don't use my head. Ooh, hit it to the ground. So those, for me, that thing can never be erased. Each day, and my sister would like, and you still remember that thing today? I say, yes, I remember, because it's one painful scar that I can't erase. And being a victim of human traffic was terrible. It's one thing that can never go. No matter how much I'm strong, no matter how good I am now, no matter how well traveled or whatever, it can't be erased because it was a terrible thing. Being in slavery for almost 5 years was a tough one. You don't have your own say. You can't even call your family. You can't breathe if they don't want you to breathe. You can't eat if they don't want you to eat. You can't do anything. It's slavery. It's a bondage. So it's a tough one.
All of this, you still came out, aspired, and here you are today. How did you do it?
First of all, the most important thing is your background, your mother. My mother's hands was clean. That's one thing I would say. That woman has suffered all through a time of, you know, in those days, do marriage as 16. She got married at the age of like 16. Not her choice, but because her family wants her to. Yes, my father was a very stubborn man. Yeah, a very stubborn man. He knows. That's why I'm even more stubborn than himself. So we didn't. How would I put it? I didn't have that opportunity to be loved as a child and to be like every other child out there. My mother's hand was clean. One, my heart was pure. All I wanted was to help people. So each time I go on my knees, even in bondage, I just say, God, help me, let me help people. Not even help me, let me help myself. I wasn't even thinking how I'm going to be saved, but how I'm going to save the next 2-3 girls around me, because I was opportune to read and write. I could read and write, but they could not even spell go, come. So they were passing through harsh conditions than myself. So
friends of yours?
Yes, we are all together we're all trafficked. So in particular, it's like I won't say it's a cell. I would like put it's a mini cell because we are like almost 50, 100 in a particular house. Okay. Yes, so you are kept there until buyers come, pick you up and do whatever they want to do with you. You know, people come and take you to other countries, and so it was basically slave trade.
So how did you get there? So how did you get to that place?
Because a family member who we thought was a friend, who we thought wanted to help my dream because I always want to go abroad, and because of my vulnerable state, I want to be better. I want to help my family. I want to remove tears from my mother. Seeing her that she is a single mother now, she have us to take care of. I managed to escape from my mother, my father, and my stepmothers. Located her. It was just a few months knowing her, and this offer came. Sweet talking. Oh, don't worry, you make it there. She's beautiful. She's very intelligent. It was a total ball game. I willingly agreed to go with them because of what they put on the table. That yes, when you get there, I can bake cake very well, I cook very well, I make hair like, I tell people that don't look at Vida like this though, I can do everything. No, I work, I'm a hard worker, I hustle like a man. So they saw those potentials in me, and they saw the vulnerable state that we are, so they came in at that particular time and say, okay, and of course, who doesn't want to go abroad? We think going abroad is the best thing that can ever happen to you, but on getting there was the worst thing. On getting there was too far. Immediately I left my mother's house was the worst thing that ever happened to me, because going in is far easier than coming out. So that was how my journey started. I never knew I was falling into the hands of human traffickers. So immediately we stepped in, we take oath. When I say hold, not only small, when you go into forest, you go into deep shades, you want to go to the next level. And immediately you are getting in, going more straight, they say, okay, you are feeling like, oh, this is too much for me, I can't, I want to go back. The price you're going to pay is more than what you paid coming in. So you just have to, okay, what remaining is small, let me just go. So it was a tough one. €1,000 at us, so we're talking about 2000. We're talking about 2003, 4, 5. That was so many years ago. I was just barely 16 years old. Wow. Yeah, because I got through with my secondary education very early. At 14, I'm done. So, and when you see me, you won't know that, oh, she's this small. No, I was big. I was tall. So you would think I'm almost 18 now. And I started doing fine because I was educated. I started washing for those seniors. We have seniors there, people who have been there before we came. Okay. I started washing clothes for them, making their hair. They pay me sometimes part-time. I was basically friendly and loved by all. When they want to write letters to people, they come, okay, Americana, I speak very good English, so Americana, yeah, come and write for us, because they are all illiterate. That's the truth. A trafficker can never go for somebody who's educated. So that was the first thing they told me in Nigeria, that make sure nobody knows you can read and write though. Just hide it. So they knew I was able to read and write when I was already in France airport. And something happened, I read. She could read. How come? All this while I've been pretending just to follow the procedure they wanted me to go to follow. And that was how I managed to start winning hearts of people. Then we have social workers who come once in a while to check our health and all of that. Well, they know that, yes, that we are victims of human traffic, but it's a cartel. Okay. They just have to take care of the hygiene and the health of the girls, make sure they are all well.
So they pay them?
Yeah, so they're doing their job. So 2 of them fell in love with me because each time they come, I want to help them. You can do it? Yes, because they've been meeting a lot of girls all this while, and they've not seen a young child who is so smart, who can just easily grab like this. I want to help you with this, I want to help you with that. And they asked me, can you read and write? I said, yes. Are you sure? Yes. Will you want to go to school? I said, yes. That was how they said, don't tell anybody that we are communicating. When they are coming, they come like twice in a week. They come with books, small booklets, so I can start learning the kindergarten parts of Spanish. So like, hola, hello, how are you, good morning. So I hit those things. I started reading. And after like 2 years, I'm now like senior to other people who are just coming in. So I can now go outside on my own, not too far, go around school because they trust me that I will not run away. Though in my early times, I wanted to run. I ran away twice. They caught me and they beat my mother very well in Nigeria, put her in the trunk of the car, punishment and all of that because I was being disobedient there. But along the line, I didn't want my family to be maltreated here. I have to obey and play calm. And lucky enough, I'm this person, like I said, intelligent. I started having lots of admirers coming, the white people, even Nigerians who are there. Who is this young child? She's supposed to be here. She's beautiful. Oh, she's from Delta State. Oh, you're not supposed to be here. Why are you here? You're intelligent. So they started using me to do different kinds of work. I helped them to make calls. I helped them to send emails. And so I was getting paid from different aspects. And of course, I was being exposed to knowing things outside. But nobody knew that I was trying to move. I started marking, how do you call it, road signs and all of that, because planning my way out, escape route, here's how I would put it. So after 3 years, I knew that I was granted. I'm like, this is now my time to move. And they knew that this person is very smart and intelligent. So they were like, they have men who are courtists there, who are busy following me back to back, make sure that my every move. But the good thing is that I was making so much money for them, so I was a little bit less maltreated. I started giving love because I just told them that one day when I really fought, that one mistake I will report to the police. But I was being careful what kind of police I'm going to report to.
If the police is not in the country.
Because the first time I escaped, I managed to escape and I got to the center and approached the security. They said, okay, no problem. Where is your visa and your passport? Yes, passport. I said, I don't have. I said, okay, hold on. They put me in the car. I never knew they were taking me back to where I was coming from because they are among, yes. So it's a tough one. It's not a journey I will advise even my enemy. I don't have any enemy, but if they choose to have me as enemy, I will not advise them to pass through that because it's not everybody can come out alive. I remember vivid where that some few of them that I know, some girls that I love so much, everyone, the over 100, are all dead. The ones who are alive are sick, HIV, they have disease, they are lost their womb, they have accidents, different, in fact, unimaginable stuff. Yes, so the ones who manage to feel that okay, they only have traumas, they didn't manage to get married. The marriage are all failed right now because the man doesn't understand them. When there are times nightmare comes, you just see somebody who likes you genuinely, but approaching you the wrong way, you get upset. You get aggressive. You're already thinking that person is trying
because of what you
have gone through. So you have to be very careful dealing with a traffic victim. They are never the same. My family will tell you that we are very careful in handling Vida. Sometimes our brain is like, who take drugs. So no, just that you need to understand where I'm coming from. Yeah. You need to know my story, and you need to understand that sometimes I don't need to be my quiet time. I want to be alone. And my mom will do so many men have been coming, want to get married to Vida, and my mom will say, just leave her for now. I will tell you that when she's in the right mind, if you just come, I get irritated. Not because I don't want to be mingled with the opposite sex, but because I see them as threats. I see them like, oh, it's all coming back to me again. Especially when you approach me the wrong way. You see the evil part of me is not gentle. I get aggressive. So people confuse me for so many things, except you know where I'm coming from. Then approach me the proper way. You not see the best out of me.
Oh wow! Yeah. Well, it's really a painful story, taking it all in, having been through all of this. I try to imagine, how did you look at where you ended up? Look at you today. So you were able to come out all through all of that, and put yourself together, and here you are. How did you do it?
I have a vision. I have a focus. I have a dream. It's not an easy road. It's not, when anything close to easy is not easy. That's the truth. But I had one thing in mind. I want to change lives. I want to tell my story. I want people to learn, especially our young girls, our mothers. I want them to learn that all that glitters is not good. I have a vision, and I'm a very focused person. I knew that without education, I can never get to anywhere. First of all, as soon as I was able to be free, I focused on education. Secondly, I made sure that I tried to carry everybody around me along, and I moved back to Nigeria. I didn't just say, staying there like I'm not living my dream. I moved back to Nigeria. I studied Nigeria, how it is. And before I was able to, because we know we live in a very difficult society. Before anything, they want to shame you, stigmatization, they want to start condemning, and oh, no. So I made sure that I was able to achieve something by working hard, not giving up. Studying my family, of course, no family is perfect, but you always have selfish ones, you always have the ones that will encourage you, but I was able to win every heart with my good nature, with my good character. Though I'm very stubborn, but I have excellent character, I can tell you that for myself. And those people around me will tell you that. So I made sure that I was ready to tell my story, and I was expecting nothing less than, oh, now what did be before? Oh, so whatever you want to call me, you want to shame me, I don't care. Provided I have freed my mind myself, I'm okay, I've told you my story. So I called my family together, told them this what I went through. It was all about tears, crying. Everybody was like, they really felt bad. Even all this enjoyment we have been enjoying. So this is what you went through. This is what I went through. But it doesn't matter now. I'm okay now. I'm successful by the grace of God. I'm still pushing. All I need is everybody to work with me, encourage me, and let me move in this particular direction in my life. I'm a filmmaker. I struggled. I spent a lot of money. I worked. But it's still not what God wants me to do. That is still not me. The most important thing in life is for you to know what God wants you to do. Where you are, your calling, get it. I'm not a pastor, I don't want to be a pastor. But my calling is to help the young people out there to get the right direction. That is what I did. Okay. And hard work, I never gave up. Even though people are saying, oh, it's not easy. I never gave up. I keep pushing. If you tell me 20 no, that 20 no gives me 100 yes. I move.
Oh wow, yeah. That's nice. We move. That's spirit. I like that. This is where you are. And that brings me from your word to encourage young girls to help, because today in our society here in Nigeria, we have a lot of young ladies, young girls that don't believe in themselves. They believe they should do something, that is not necessary, is that word, before they can achieve in life. What is your advice to such young ladies and young girls?
No, there is nothing extra about you doing something wrong. What is wrong is wrong. There's nothing right about wrong. There's no excuse of saying this is a crime. A crime is a crime. Wrong is wrong. There's no excuse for it. Just believe in yourself. Take it one step at a time. Don't be in competition with anybody. Believe in your hustle. You earn 20,000, live according to your income. You earn 5,000, live within your income. That is all. Don't be greedy.
I want to say a very big thank you to you, Vida, for granting us audience your time. I know you have a very tight schedule doing the things that you do, but you've given us time today, and we are only for ask for more. We're definitely going to come again to continue to hear from you on how we can both work towards encouraging our young girls and our young ladies to believe in themselves, because they can, of course, achieve a lot. What advice to the people out there before we leave you?
So our young girls, our young women, our mothers out there, take it one step at a time. Yes, society right now, it's so much chaos happening, but with you holding on, keep faith. Where there is life, there is hope. Don't give up, because I tell people now, who die and I lose. So you don't need to be worried about anything. Take it one step at a time. Don't be in competition with anybody. Be satisfied with the little income that you have. Do not live above your income. Just take it one step at a time. Have faith, pray, and work smart. That's all.
Oh, I like that statement of yours that there is nothing extra about you doing the wrong thing. So the woman in Vida is who we're saying today, because the program is all about the woman in you. And you watching have seen the woman Vida is made up of. And she still has a lot to tell us and encouraging our young ladies and our young girls out there. You just heard her say what she went through, yet You can imagine, this is who she is today. CEO, she's this and that. I'm going to read it out to you. All she's been able to achieve as a young lady. You can see her vibrant, beautiful, elegant, and of course, a no-nonsense kind of personality. I like that about her because as a woman, you should be able to stand up for yourself. That's what the program is all about. So join us next week when we come again with this interesting edition of The Woman in You. Here to tell you that you have some worth in yourself. So believe in yourself. My womanhood, my pride, Joy Uchi is my name. I'll see you next week.